Why is my archery bow making noise? Imagine you're out in the woods or at the range, ready to shoot, and suddenly your bow starts making sounds. It can be surprising and a little frustrating. Noise from your bow can be caused by several things, and knowing what to look for can help you fix it quickly. First, loose hardware is a common culprit. Screws, bolts, and pins hold the limbs, cams, and accessories in place. Over time, especially with repeated use, these parts can loosen. When they rattle or vibrate during a shot, they create noise. Regularly checking and tightening all hardware is a simple way to cut down on sound. Next, the limbs themselves might be causing the noise. If they are twisted or not sitting correctly in the riser, they can slap or bang when you shoot. This is true for both recurve and compound bows. Carefully inspecting the limbs for twists and making sure they are properly seated can help eliminate these sounds. String issues are another frequent source. If your bow string is too loose or has lost some of its twist, it can produce a whistling sound as air passes through the strands. Restringing the bow and twisting the string back to the right tension can fix this. Also, if the nock point, where the arrow sits, is loose or spinning, it can make noise when you shoot. Crimping the nock point onto the serving tightly will prevent this. Arrow placement can also cause sounds. If the arrow is not loaded correctly, the cock feather or vane might catch on the riser, creating a ripping or scraping noise. Ensuring the arrow is properly nocked with the cock feather pointing away from the riser will stop this. On bows without a dedicated arrow rest, the arrow shaft might rub against the shelf, causing a scraping sound. Adding a small piece of shelf material like moleskin, silicone, or bear hair can cushion the contact and silence the noise. Vibration is another factor. Excessive vibration makes the bow feel harsh and can produce loud sounds. Adjusting the brace height, which is the distance between the string and the riser when the bow is strung, can reduce vibration. Starting at the lower end of the manufacturer's recommended brace height and gradually increasing it until the bow feels smoothest is a good plan. Limb dampeners are small rubber or gel pads placed on the limbs. They absorb vibration and cut down on noise, especially on compound bows with split limbs. Installing these can make your bow quieter and more comfortable to shoot. Finally, the quality of your bow components matters. Cheaper or poorly made parts tend to rattle more and vibrate excessively. Upgrading to better accessories and hardware can make a noticeable difference in how quiet and smooth your bow feels. In short, a noisy bow usually comes from loose hardware, misaligned limbs, string problems, arrow placement, tuning issues, or low-quality parts. Regular maintenance, proper tuning, and using good quality components will keep your bow quiet and improve your shooting experience.